So I just order from Google a couple of Nest Thermostat E, which is the budget version of the Nest Thermostat. They're both identical in features, except for the E is plastic and aluminum, but they both do the same thing. So they were on sale. I ordered the two thermostat and the thermostat temperature sensor. Oh, excuse me, because I don't think I'm gonna need a temperature sensor, but I order it anyway. So I'm gonna upgrade. This house is not mine; it's rented. But I figure while I'm here, might as well make it my own until the landlord decides to kick me out, and then I'll change it back. So I'm gonna put one on that main hallway and another one in the opposite side of the house. The house has two zones. Each one has their own thermostat for the heating and for the AC. So I'm going to put one over here and one over there so I can control the heat and the air conditioning in the house better. So I'm going to do the unboxing and I'm going to show you what comes in the package. So by now you should have your thermostat ready. This is thermostat E. I'm going to put two. This house has two zones, one over here and one in the other apartment. But for now I'm just going to install that one. Alright, so I'm not an electrician by any means, but in order for you to do any kind of electrical work, since I'm going to be replacing the thermostat, make sure that the power to the thermostat is off. This house has central air and two-zone heat, so this is the air compressor, so you already turned it off. Where is it? This one. It's already turned off. And we're gonna go upstairs and check the thermostat, make sure it's off. I also turned off the heater exchanger up there, the pump for the furnace, just to make sure. We got plenty of hot water for now, so we'll be back to that in a little bit. So we now see that the thermostat is off. So now we're gonna remove this thermostat, and if you're not sure how to wire it, Google has some videos they show you how, but it's pretty easy. So I'll be back to that. So I'm gonna take this chance to do the unboxing at the same time of the thermostat. I got it about 2 weeks ago and I haven't even looked at the box. So actually, it looks like opens through here. It's very difficult to do this one-handed, so please bear with me. So I gotta get the plastic out. Garbage. So this is the box. It should slide off. If not, I'm gonna prep my camera. Oh, it has another thing over here. See? Oh, that's it. It should open now. Yep. So this is the first time looking at the thermostat. See, it looks just like the picture. That's the thermostat. That's the ring plate. They're gonna go. I think that's the ring plate. It's gonna go on the wall now. That's the base plate. This is the wall plate. It goes in the wall. like that. That's the thermostat base, and you can see it has already letters. And I thought this thing had some little labels to label your wires, but basically you're gonna match the color of the wires with the letters. So I'm gonna go take the old thermostat off, and I'll be back. So that's the wiring. Make sure you match the wire with the letters. Okay. So if you open the owner's manual, you're gonna have some labels that you can install on the old wires to make sure that they go in the correct spot. And if you're not sure, make sure you read your instructions. Okay. Alright, once you got all your wires labeled, you can remove the old plate, remove all the wires from the base, and take it out. You can see that this was a botched installation. You can now proceed to install your faceplate and put your wires through. You'll need two hands for that. So this is the chance to make sure that the wall plate is level. I used the old trusty iPhone level thingy, and I can trace already where it goes. So now to proceed. So now we can install the screws in to hold the plate in. So you can see that the level built into the thermostat is nice and straight. Now you can proceed to connect your wiring. This will be easier if two persons were doing it, but gonna need nice pedal needle pliers to push the wire in the holes. Make sure you got all the wires correctly installed in the right spot, and I'll continue on. Alright, so just like that, this part of the installation is complete. Now we take our Nest thermostat and push it into the base. Make sure it clicks. Alright, now we go and turn the breaker back on. Alright, so I forgot to bring my flashlight, but this is the breaker. Switch it back to on. If I'm correct, the thermostat should be lit up now, so let's go back up there. So it didn't lit up, so there's something not connected correctly. So what you notice wrong, see the blue wire on C? It's not down all the way. So let me reconnect that and try it again. So that looks a lot more better. So this should light up now as soon as I inserted it in. Something's not right. Remember that other red wire that was connected to my old thermostat? I think that's the one that's gonna be connected to that. So we now got something in the display. Powering up. There's a blinking light up there. So now we set up our languages. Alright. Equipment. English. English. Eh? Okay. Homeowner. Single fuel. This is oil heat. continue. Heat pump. Okay, continue. Continue. Forced air in floor radiant. We shall now set up with the app. So now we open our Nest app. Okay. Done. This is complicated. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so I selected all the wires that I used. Let's see. Right. It looks like I did something wrong, so now that number that is displayed there, we're gonna enter here. Alright, we got something going on. There we go. So now it's asking us for Wi-Fi. I'm gonna choose that one. We should see something going on once I put in my password. Alright, it's connecting to Wi-Fi. Alright. Edit you can use the Net app to continue setting up your thermostat. Alright. So over here it says finishing up. This call, let's set entryway. So let's start with the heat. Let's see if it heats up. All right. Test now. Heating. Let's see if the heat turns on. All right, let's wait. So I think the two red wires are backwards because I'm not getting any heat, so let's switch that real quick. Now, let's see what happens. It should come on. Let's see. Should start heating up. So that was a complete fail. I did the installation of the Nest thermostat following instructions from Google. It powered up for a few minutes, then stopped. The heat pump never came on. So I did some troubleshooting. We had a power surge at the same time, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but now nothing works. I put the old thermostat back on there and nothing's working now. So I'm gonna have to call in a professional to come and do it. So, moral of the story, if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. I thought I could do it because it looks simple, but there's a lot more involved than there is. So, fortunately, I gotta pay for someone to come and do it and install that thermostat for me. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching.